Hello everyone and welcome back to Conscious Evolution. I hope you've taken time out to practice with the previous video of relaxation of the muscles in the body, and I hope you're beginning to be aware of the benefits that a relaxed body brings to our mind and to our emotions, so that it becomes second nature and we do it as often and as intrinsically a part of our day as cleaning our teeth has become. So today I'm going to be talking about the spine and different aspects of consciousness related to the spine. As we all know, the spine is made up of 33 vertebrae. The first one, top of the neck here, where the skull just rests on the first vertebrae of the spine, and we're going down the spine to the coccyx, 33, number 33, base of our spine, the coccyx. So now with me, I would like you to use your imagination, and your imagination is another very, very powerful tool here. Some people know it as the third eye. What's part of the third eye? Our imagination. What we can imagine, we can create. It's as simple as that. So your imagination is a very powerful tool. Daydreaming is very, very powerful. So using your imagination with me now, I want you to imagine that you have a gold thread hooked into the top of your head, and it's pulling you up. This energetic thread, this non-physical, this invisible thread. And you are hanging in space by this thread, much like the earth hangs in space. And take a moment to allow that thought to begin to work with you energetically. And what I mean by that is, as you think the thought that you are hanging in space by this golden thread hooked into your crown here, those of you that are more aware, those of you that are more relaxed, will have a sensation in your body of tingling, of a warmth or a pressure here, or just a sense of, yeah, this is nice. That kind of feeling, which is non-physical, creating by our thoughts, by you listening to my words, powerful stuff. We are powerful beyond measure. We truly, truly are. So we're hanging in space by this golden thread. I want you to imagine that it's connected all the way down your spine, imagining the spine now as a tube, all the way down, 33 steps, 33 vertebrae, all the way down to the base of the spine, the coccyx. With me now, with your imagination, imagining this gold thread is like a harpoon, and it's breaking through the crust of the earth, this rock on which we live, breaking through the crust of the earth, hurtling down to the core of the earth, to the heart of the earth, miles and miles and miles in terms of time and space, but in terms of our energetic thoughts, instant. Connecting, magnetic energy, our electromagnetic energy, connecting to the heart of the earth. So we feel connected to the earth, hopefully, feeling it in the heart. If you're still in your mind, you won't feel it so much. But just follow my words for now. Connected above, coming down, straight line. Posture now, very important. Your shoulders balanced as though you have a yoke on your shoulders. You know, the kind of yoke with two buckets on the end. filled with water, and you're holding those buckets steady by holding your shoulders perfectly balanced, thinking that in your mind, transmitting that to your body consciousness. Eyes lowered, chin very, very slightly down. And it's just very, very minuscule movements to come into alignment with that line, that golden line of non-physical energy. As you practice this, you kind of feel yourself click in. No one can give this to you. It is minuscule movements, and you do just click in. And you know when you've clicked in because you begin to feel taller and bigger than you physically are. In other words, you're expanding, and the more relaxed your physical body is, the more you use upbeat words, the more this is going to come into your awareness, because the more you'll be coming into your feelings, into your heart, and your mind won't be constricting all of this beautiful energy, this beautiful consciousness. It's a higher consciousness that's not constricted by our thoughts, the mind, and by our resisting emotionally to this stuff, this new knowledge. Perhaps for some of you it's all old knowledge, as ancient as the ocean, and yet it's as young as this moment for some of us. So we're hanging in space, perfectly balanced. You can feel that you want to pull your spine up and out of your pelvis, and yet your body is relaxed. You can stand up to do this if you wish. I often stand up, and when I teach my in-house students here, we all stand and we do this together, and it's extremely powerful exercise to do. So if you want to stand up, you can stand up with your feet hip width apart, your pelvis slightly tucked under, so you feel yourself as you pull yourself out of your spine, up out of your pelvis. You can feel yourself expanding, and you know it's happening because you feel bigger than you physically are, and this is good. Allowing that energy from above to connect through your body, down through the earth, to the core of the earth, so that you're connected to Mother Earth, to nature, in other words. So connected higher consciousness, going down through the body, connecting to the earth, to nature. You don't have to be outside to do this. Nature is everywhere. It's the elements. You connect through your heart, through your mind. The mind, you won't feel it. Heart is when you know it. That's another video that we will be going into to explain the difference and how to get out of your mind into your heart. But for today, I just want you to stand as you are, or if you're doing it sitting down, but to be as posturally correct as you can be. Okay? And just be still. Just allow the energy in your body to settle, and become still. Remember that your body is totally 100% affected by every thought you have, every moment, every thought, to one degree or another. And our thoughts are part of our psychic makeup. Psychic meaning of the soul, psychic meaning thoughts, emotions, it's all the same thing. And when we have intense thoughts, we use up a lot of psychic energy, and it kind of affects us in the way that we would be restless, we wouldn't be able to sit still, we'd scratch, we'd itch, we'd move, we'd fidget, that is the result of when we're trying to calm down. That's the debris, the residual energy of intense, overactive mind thoughts. So that's what that is. And it looks like black soot in the aura of people. So we're just letting that calm down. Much like when you've, had the poker in a fire that is going out and all of the soot and the ashes are going everywhere. They are your turbulent, intense thoughts. And by calming the body, we start to calm the mind, we calm the thoughts down. But in the process, we become restless, we want to scratch, itch, fidget, and all of these things. So we're becoming master over this energy, and we're going to just be still, and we're going to allow those energies, those thoughts, to become calm and still under our energetic direction, just by being posturally correct and by being still inside. And you'll notice that in the stillness there's an awful lot of activity going on. Resist the urge to fidget. Let it be there, but take no notice. Don't entertain the fidget. Just let it be there. We're not getting drawn into it. We can feel it around us. We can feel it adjusting. And it'll settle in a moment. You feel like you want to scratch an itch that's not really there. It's just this energetic debris. Just don't entertain it. We're aware of it, but we're not going to act upon it. And be still. Check that you're still energetically in alignment with that beautiful gold cord of energy. God, infinite intelligence, all that is, infinite source, whatever connects you in your feelings with the word that you use in a positive way. So we don't want any resistance with any of the words. Close your eyes if you wish to. And you'll notice that by closing your eyes, everything changes. You go inward. You become more connected to the non-physical you. Try that with me now. Close your eyes, and immediately you're transported to the non-physical, to the subjective. Keeping your eyes lowered, don't move your eyeballs about, because we want our consciousness to remain calm and flowing down. We're still imagining that we're connected to that line of light, golden energy coming through us, connecting to the earth, to nature. And we're now going inward, should we choose to. If you open your eyes, you become physical again. You're seeing the room that you're sitting in. Everything is solid to you. It's a very simple thing, but it's very profound. We open our eyes and we're physically present. Close our eyes. We're more tuned into the non-physical, more tuned in to our feelings and the energetic thoughts. The simple things are the most profound. The highest spiritual teachings are uncomplicated. But our mind likes to complicate everything, where our heart wants to keep everything simple. So just being still. Allowing our energies to quieten and to flow. Beautiful. Good. This is good. So this is another tool to put in your toolbox. Standing or sitting, perfect posture is best you can manage. If you can't manage good posture for one reason or another, then think yourself. Imagine yourself in a perfect posture. Letting the psychic energy, the residual energy of your overwhelming thoughts and emotions, your everyday thoughts, just let them calm down. Simply by using your posture correctly. While we're sitting or standing correctly, we're going to take a moment to investigate the kinds of words we use. Words are extremely powerful, and they can be a blessing or a curse. Over a long period of time, they can create anxiety, depression, or joy, happiness and bliss. So our conscious mind, our conscious thoughts have a very, very powerful effect on the subconscious. And it is the subconscious part of us that is most powerful. And it is the subconscious part of us that draws to us, like a magnet, that which the words we tell ourselves dictates. The dominant thought is what shows up in our outer life as circumstances and events. So let's start today by introducing positive, beautiful words into our vocabulary and our mind. One word at a time. We're not using an affirmation here. Sometimes affirmations create even more resistance because we simply do not believe them. And we repeat affirmations over and over, and nothing happens because we don't believe them. It's too much of a stretch for some of us. So to use one word causes no resistance in the subconscious, in the emotional body, and it starts to plant that seed. That one word can start to plant the seeds for the next step along our journey. So today we're going to be using a word like health. No resistance there. But if you are sick and you say, I am healthy, you're going to have a bit of resistance there. There's going to be a part of you, no matter how strong or weak, it's going to be thinking, well, I'm not. That's resistance. We don't want that. That doesn't work. As we know, what you resist persists. So we're just going to be using one word. If you say health, no resistance. Okay, health, a seed, one seed. Vitality, no resistance, one word. Energized, well-being, wealth, success. No resistance, because we're just using one word, one seed. And we're going to repeat them over and over again Every time a negative thought pops up into our conscious mind, we're going to replace it. We're not going to fight it. We're not going to argue with what pops up in our thoughts. We're just going to replace the heavy negative thoughts with one positive word, over and over and over again. Health, well-being, vitality, success, wealth. We choose in this moment what we're going to feed ourselves, consciously and subconsciously. And over the days, weeks and months, we're going to be adding to this process to bring you into a state of complete transformation. I'll see you in the next video. Much love to us all.